Showcasing local talent, professionals, and everyday people making Salt Lake City what it is today. It's time for another episode of the I Am Salt Lake podcast.
I want to welcome everybody out today to today's episode of I Am Salt Lake podcast. My name's Chris Hollifield.
And I'm Chrissy Shelley.
Thank you for joining us. This is the much anticipated live recording from I Am Salt Lake. Live happened Saturday, November 5th at the Hideout Pub and Grub right here in Salt Lake City, Utah. I had a heck of a time at that live show, Chrissy.
It was a lot of fun. There were a lot of people came out. Thank you guys so much.
Seriously, I know it's a big deal on a Saturday night to give up your other plans and spend it with us.
I know.
But,
we have some cool friends.
It meant a lot to me.
Me too. It was really, really exciting.
We had a great show. On the show, Jimmy Martin, Kat Martin, Aaron Orlovitz, Rich Wilson.
They did so amazing.
They did. They really did. They stepped it up. All four of them have previously been on the podcast. We'll put those links to their previous episodes on the show notes at iamsaltlake.com with this episode. So make sure to go back and listen to their previous conversations when each one of them have been on the podcast. But I really enjoy doing these live shows with you, Chrissy. You know, a year ago, so it was, I think I mentioned this in a previous podcast, October of last year, was the first ever I Am Salt Lake Live. I did it absolutely, completely alone. Now, granted, it was at a venue that they had everything. They had the sound system. They took care of everything for me. I just had to show up.
That is pretty nice.
But it's different when I'm doing it at places like the Hideout Pub and Grub, when I'm dealing with equipment that I'm not familiar with. I mean, you'll hear it in this recording. I want to apologize. I don't really want to spotlight it, but we did have some screeching and squealing.
There were some technical difficulties.
The microphones were a little low on a few of them, and hopefully it came out good. I wanted to post this, though.
Yeah, it was a really good show.
It didn't seem right to not post this episode just because there was a few technical difficulties with the recording. But I want to thank a few people. I mean, we had an amazing giveaway.
Holy cow. The people of Salt Lake really, really stepped up for this. So
a few weeks prior, I thought, gosh, it would be fun to do a giveaway at the end of the live show. You know, promote some local business. That's what I'm all about. That's what the podcast is all about.
Exactly. That's the point.
And so I started reaching out, and so many local businesses said, hey, yeah, we'll sponsor an item or two to give away. And I just want to run down the list really quick, give them a shout out. We'll have all the links at iamsaltlake.com. But first and foremost, Olio Skin and Beard.
They killed it, man. They had so many giveaways.
Oh my gosh, they are great, and they're sponsors of this podcast as well. Waffle Love, Sala Kitchen, Ditta Caffè, Mellow Mushroom, Chile-Tepin. Hopefully I'm pronouncing their name right. I
think
apologize. So. Retro threadless t-shirts, Solstice Chocolate, Milosport, Beehive Bitters, Salt City Clothing, Garwood Ginger Beer, Hoppers Grill and Brewing, and Kat Martin had some of her prints there that she gave away.
Yeah, she gave away a ton of prints, huh? It was really cool.
It was such an amazing time. It was like Derek from Olio said. He said it was like Christmas.
Yeah.
It was like Christmas. You left the show.
It really was. Everybody won something.
Gift.
Yeah.
And it was a really good time. And then of course, Distillery 36, they had some drinks.
Yeah.
Some drink specials
for the evening.
What did they have? The Dr. Brigham and the Mormon Mule.
Yeah.
So now everybody knows you can go to the Hideout Pub and Grub and order some Distillery 36.
It was good. We had a few while we were on stage.
Live shows, though, are an interesting beast. And I think I'd like to do another one. I'd like to try it a little different, I think. I mean, there are a lot of time, a lot of energy. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. So, I want to thank people that took pictures.
Yes, thank you. And for coming and just being supportive.
Absolutely. I want to thank Ryan for watching our merch table. We were selling mugs and koozies there. I want to thank everybody that helped out. And again,
Go Team Salt Lake.
Team Salt Lake. Jimmy Martin, Kat Martin, Aaron Orlovitz, Rich Wilson. I don't know. Is there anything else you want to say, Chrissy? I know this is just a really quick intro before we do the live show.
I think there's enough. Let's just play the live show. I hope everyone enjoys it as much as we did.
We had a great time. Here's a live show from Saturday, November 5th at the Hideout Pub and Grub. Thanks for listening. About time, right? We just had some crazy feedback in these. I'm not familiar with these PA setups here. But I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Really awesome crowd. Wasn't sure who was going to be able to find this place. It's kind of tucked away back here. But we found it, and we're here. Maybe I'll stand over here. Maybe I'll move. I'll just kind of sit over here. All right, a little bit of feedback in the microphone. We'll survive. I want to welcome everybody out tonight to I Am Salt Lake Live at the Hideout Pub and Grub. All right, yeah. So let's hear some clapping, because this is going to be recorded for a podcast. We want to hear some excitement. We have a great show planned for you tonight. On the show tonight, we have Jimmy Martin, Kat Martin, Rich Wilson, Aaron Orlovitz. I don't know who here has been to one of our live shows. Who's been to one of the live shows, one of the I Am Salt Lake Lives? I'm just going to sit over here until the rest of the guys get out here, just so it doesn't get feedback. The live shows are a little bit different than the normal weekly shows, typically on the podcast. We'll bring one person into the studio, we'll sit down, we'll chat. But on the live shows, we bring each person up individually, we sit down, we chat for a few minutes, and then we open it up to audience questions. So you're not going to sit here for 4 hours, don't worry. They're a lot of fun for people that have never come to one of the live shows. We have a lot of fun. We drink a lot of booze, and we have fun. So I want to thank Hideout Pub and Grub for letting us do this here tonight. I want to thank Distillery 36 for sponsoring the event, for being rad. Rad local distillery. They have some great drink specials tonight, guys. Check them out. You got the Dr. Brigham for $3. The Mormon Mule is $4. Great drink special there. So since this is being recorded for a podcast, we ask everybody kind of try to keep the chit-chat down, so that way we can get the recording out good. But feel free to clap when needed. And take lots of pictures. We love to see pictures later on social media. Tag us, I Am Salt Lake, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and use the hashtag. Let's see, what else do we got? We're going to be doing a giveaway, like I mentioned, so hold on to your tickets. We got a lot of great local companies that have given their products for me just to give to you guys. Pretty cool deal.
Does everyone have a ticket?
Hold that microphone. Just hold it right up and talk.
Does everyone have a ticket?
Oh, yeah, make sure everybody's got a ticket. And also, we're going to have a microphone set up over here. We're going to open it up to audience questions at the very end. So hopefully one or two of you have some questions. And if you do, we'll give you an extra ticket. How does that sound? Whoa, pretty good deal. I think we did. Did I get everything?
I think so.
All right. Well, let's bring up our first guest.
All right. Our first guest is a film critic on KSL 5 TV, 103.5 The Arrow. He does the Big Movie Mouth Off, and he's a film critic for Slug Magazine. He's also a panelist on the Geek Show podcast. Please welcome Jimmy Martin.
Jimmy Martin, come on up.
And if you want to learn more about Jimmy, Jimmy is on episode 73 of the I Am Salt Lake podcast, so go back and take a peek, learn more about him.
Is your microphone on there, Jimmy?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Hold on, let's make sure.
It is in the on position.
It doesn't sound like it's on.
Well, then I'm very upset.
Just yell. You're fine.
Fine!
No, so let's see here.
Angry
Luckily,
podcast.
we have. What is your name? He's Chad. This is the joys of kind of doing a do-it-yourself podcast. Talking to the microphone.
You meet new friends.
Keep talking. I can bat. I can kind of hear it now. Now? Now. Are we in the now?
Put it like right here.
Like right here.
Eat the
There
microphone.
you are.
Are we good? All right, we're good. All right.
So I want to tell a little story. So Jimmy's been on the podcast. Did you mention the episode he was on?
73.
73. This was like, what, 3 years ago?
It's been a while.
You came over. I was living in the dumpiest studio apartment.
I like that apartment.
It was about 200 square feet. It's probably about the size of this stage.
You were laying this way, and I was just like right on your crotch, just like this.
No, I thought it was a castle, man. It was going through the toughest time of my. I was going through the toughest time of my life. I was going through a divorce.
Sure.
But I wanted to continue on with the podcast because it gave me an outlet. It gave me something to do. It gave me something to wake up for. So I had Jimmy on the podcast, and I mean, it was a heck of a story.
It was fun.
I mean, I got to find out about you. What brought you from Atlanta, right? Is that what you would say is home?
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of considering Salt Lake more my home now.
Well, it's okay. Well, thank you. So
it's been 16 years.
we're not gonna get crazy into what's that? Oh, we're good. I think we're good now with the microphones.
Chaz figured it out.
Thank you, Chaz.
All right, let's hear a round of applause for Chaz. All right.
Yay for Chaz.
So we're not going to get crazy into like details about your life and all that. But for the people that are here now and for the people that are listening at home to this, what's the most exciting thing going on in your life right now?
I am. So in the past 2 years, I know I'm a I'm a drinker, but I'm also on KSL, which is really fun. So, but you'd be surprised in that studio. It's actually kind of fun. But I get to travel the world and interview celebrities and talk to them. And my favorite question that I always ask them is, what's your go-to karaoke song? And that's my favorite thing to ask anybody. I think it tells a lot about a person.
What's your go-to favorite karaoke song?
Easily, Neil Diamond, America. It's one. What?
If we had the music here, so
I don't need the music. I'm just kidding.
The first time I've actually done karaoke with Jibby.
Sure.
The first time you did this song, I really felt like Neil Diamond was there in the room.
I opened for Neil Diamond with that song.
Did you? Oh, that's right. Share that story for a second.
So an old friend of mine and I made a video, and the prize was Neil Diamond was doing a concert at Real Salt Lake, the stadium down in Sandy, and whoever got the most votes got to show the video before it, and we won. And so my dumbass was on the big screen, and I remember it coming up, and we got second row seats, my wife and I. And it came on, and Kat and I are sitting there, and it comes on, and I looked at the guy next to me, I go, that kid looks like an idiot. Because I was wearing a wig and a sparkly shirt and, like, puffy pants. And actually, we went to 8 different karaoke bars that night to film it. And I go, that kid looks like a dumbass. He goes, yeah. Oh, that's you. And I go, yeah.
Well, you had the goofiest wig on. I remember this
stupid Neil
little
Diamond
gimmick
wig.
you did.
Yeah, it was just a stupid shit wig.
You have to have fun, and you have to be stupid to have fun.
Yeah.
So I don't see a problem here.
That will always be my go-to karaoke song.
I
So-
also
you go ahead.
I also want to know, because you're a film critic and you obviously have the best taste and everything.
I believe I
always,
do.
If there was a TV show that you could bring back that got canceled, what would it be and why?
Webster. I think it got cut off way too soon. I want to see him in his college years. No, God, I don't know. That's a good question. No, Seinfeld was. They were ready to fly up into the sky. They were good. God, I really don't know. That's a good question. Golden Girls. I want to see them all die. One by one. I have no idea. Knight Rider?
Oh, you just stole a little piece of my heart. All right, here's one for you, Jimmy.
Sure.
What sickness have you lied about to get out of going to work?
Do you actually go to work? That's what I want to know.
Here's the thing.
Okay, the last time you went to work.
No, because here's my life. I used to work for the Symphony. I got fired completely out of the blue. It was a weird thing. And then my wife was like, we can do this, don't worry about it. And then I started working for another company, and we moved on. But now I review movies. That's all I do for a living. Review movies and go on the news and interview celebrities. We own a cleaning company. She sells her amazing art. And so I don't have a 9-to-5. We're like two retired people.
So if you ever had to get out of going to work like KSL, or they're not listening. Nobody listens to KSL.
No,
right
I will always go to KSL because they pay my bills. But I'm trying to think like sickness-wise. I think one time at the Symphony said I'm just hungover and I'm not coming in. I think that's probably what I said.
I wonder why you got fired.
No, it wasn't for that. It actually wasn't for that. That's a long story, but nope. I never really... Okay, so since high school, they always had this initiative where if you didn't call in sick or stay at home in school, if you didn't miss 2 days, you could skip 2 exams on final exams. So I've always been the kid that says, fuck it, I'll barf in the bathroom, because if I can skip 2 exams, why not?
That is so not worth it.
No, I would do it.
Good for you.
Yeah,
I would
totally worth
not
it.
do that.
Totally worth it.
Should we bring up our next?
Well, no. I want to ask Jimmy one more question.
Let's ask Jimmy.
So I know you travel around and you do these junkets for different movies, always flying to different places. In your mind, who would be the most famous person that you've ever met and that you were starstruck over?
Oh God. Okay. I've had a couple, but the one that got me the most was Steven Spielberg, because that guy was my childhood, and like he came up and he's the most friendly guy ever, and you're just kind of doing this, like, just a little bit shaking, and I'm like, and my one question to him was, because there was no time for any more, and I said, what still gets you excited to get into that director's chair? I mean, we're talking like a 40-year career, and he's like, it's fear. It's the fear that I can't do it. He's like, because this was for the BFG, which didn't do well, but was actually kind of a good. I liked it, and he goes, I've never done a lot of like motion cap and stuff like that. And he goes, but I want to challenge myself, And I thought he did a good job, but it was still just kind of fun talking to this man who, I mean, we're talking Jaws, Jurassic Park, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Duel, and this is the guy who created one of the guys who created my fascination for film, and I'm sitting there 3 inches from him about to shit my pants. So I would say Steven Spielberg. The other one easily was Harrison Ford on the Star Wars junket, because I've seen Harrison Ford do interviews, and he's kind of a crotchety shit, and he's like, I don't want to talk about Harrison, or Han Solo at a regarding Henry junket kind of thing. But you're at a Star Wars junket talking about Han Solo. At the time, they didn't show us the screening, so I had no idea that. Has everybody seen Episode 7? Hands up, we're all good?
Hands up, everybody. Okay. Come on, Episode 7.
If you haven't seen it by now, it's your own damn fault.
Spoiler alert, Han dies. So, yeah, sorry. You had enough time. So anyway, you're sitting there talking to this guy. I mean, like, and he, in his mind, he knows it's done. Like, this is the last time he ever really has to talk about Han Solo. But it was just amazing talking to this man about one of the greatest movie characters of all time. And it was kind of cool, and he was excited about it. And I think he was excited about it because he's like, I never have to do this again. This is going to be great. Like that. So, Han Solo and Steven Spielberg are my two.
Awesome. We're going to bring out our next guest. Bring up our next guest right now.
Do I need to move?
No, you're going to stay where you're at.
Okay.
This is where it gets fun.
Okay, we want to bring up one of my friends. When I met this guy, I thought he was from the East Coast and had a speech impediment. It turns out he's just Australian.
You thought he was from Maine.
I thought he was from Maine, specifically. I don't know why. But when he cuts, he bleeds pure talent. Please, and you can see him at Wise Guys Comedy Club. Please welcome comedian Rich Wilson. Rich is on episode 218 of the I Am Salt Lake podcast. Check it out and learn his backstory there, because tonight we're just going to have fun.
Hold on 1 second. We're getting complaints here that you're real quiet. See, is that louder?
Hello? Whoa.
Is that louder?
Well, there's a lot of... That's a well-used cover.
Let's take a second
Check.
here and see if we can
Mine's
adjust
good.
some
Chrissy
microphones.
needs
I want to
some
make sure
heat.
everybody
Hello,
hears it
Do you
out
guys
there.
want me to like make fun of Rich again? See if you can hear it.
No, it's true. Like I'm originally from Australia, but my accent's all faded. So I've just started telling people I'm from Bountiful and have a speech impediment. And you're like, oh, okay, it helps. My accent doesn't make sense anymore.
Are we doing good out in the audience? Everybody getting some drinks? All right. You guys are sleeping.
And you can hear us? Here we go.
So let me give a little bit of a backstory here where we're still getting the microphones tested here. First time I had Rich on the podcast, you mentioned what episode he was on, right?
218.
218. That was when I found out Rich's story. It took me about a year to get this guy on the podcast. The first time I asked him, I said, I want to interview you. I want to bring you on I Am Salt Lake. Oh, no. What am I going to talk about? This guy is one of the most brilliant comedians in Salt Lake City, in my opinion. But he doesn't give himself credit. You need to give yourself credit.
Yeah, I don't know about comedian. It's funny you have me on with Aaron tonight and with Kat because I paint stuff and I also go to open mics, but I'm not a comedian and I'm not an artist either.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm like an amateur at both, so I'm like kind of like the Make-A-Wish of this panel tonight.
You know what? So I'm just going to tell a little story. When Chris and I started dating, because we're a thing, because we have the same name, so why not? I was friends with Rich already, and I knew him pretty well. I didn't realize that Chris knew him, and Chris started playing me all these voicemails that Rich had left on the I Am Salt Lake phone number. And they are hilarious. And I was like, why can't we play this on an episode? Why can't we get Rich on? And he's too humble.
No, my self-esteem's really low, but it's easy to call in and be like, oh, yeah, my name's Gaz, I'm from Australia. just calling in, pretending to be an Australian listener is easy. But when I'm myself, like my self-esteem is so low that I don't like, talking about myself. So when the attention's on me, it's hard to take it. But when it's like as a character, like I don't care.
No problem.
Yeah. I don't.
Let's be in character tonight then.
Or no, it's fine.
I feel you. To do comedy, you have to have equal parts no self-esteem and too much self-esteem.
Yeah.
It's super weird.
It is
hate
weird.
yourself and kind of love
you
yourself.
You do need to have a certain level of ego to get on a stage because I say that I don't have a self-esteem, but I'm also going out to open mic, so I obviously think I have something to say.
But it's also a form of torture.
It is.
So,
it's tough because when the crowd don't laugh at your jokes, you just get off and you hate yourself more. So it's a brutal hobby to have because I'm not going to make money doing it, And I get home and my wife's laying in bed. She's like, how'd it go tonight? And when it didn't go well, I got to kind of pretend that it went well. So she won't be like, why are you doing this for a hobby,
So she still lets you go.
She does let me go, but she doesn't know why I'm doing it. And I don't know why I'm doing it either.
It's like a drug.
It is.
Okay, do you think clowns are funny or scary?
Let's turn this. I don't know if you know this. Chris used to be a clown.
You're going to turn it over to me. You're going to turn it.
That is one thing about you.
To me.
I don't think anyone knows that about you because to imagine you in a clown suit is a little terrifying. Because you're mellow, but didn't you go to clown school?
What was your clown name?
My clown name was Uncle Wally.
That's just gross to begin with.
Uncle.
This was something I dabbled in my teenage years. I did birthday party clown shows.
Who does that in their teenage years?
It was just something I wanted to do. I saw a Clown College special on TV.
On what?
A Clown College special, and that's what I wanted to do with my life. I wanted to go to Clown College, and I wanted to travel with the circus.
Which one?
Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus.
The circus.
They were better when they had elephants.
Dick Van Dyke was on this special, and he promoted the college, and it's still around. And anyway, I got involved with the whole animal rights scene and all of that, and it kind of pulled me away from the circus life. And so I stopped doing clowning.
That's what pulled you away?
Was what?
The animals?
Yeah, the animals. I love the animals. Anyway, no, but that was not the question. The question is, okay, especially with, the clowns are scary right now. They're killing people.
Yeah.
They're hurting people.
Are they though?
Wait, question.
Yeah, I know
question.
that's the threat, but I don't know if it's actually happened. Like,
I have a
nobody's been
question.
killed. What?
You. I have a question for you.
I
and
thought
all
we were
of you.
just standing on the edge of woods.
Yeah.
They're
Which
scaring
is
people.
creepy in itself.
And they're threatening teens online, so
Yeah.
like that's new. Okay, do you think that all of this like scary clown hype is just a publicity stunt because they're going to redo it?
Ooh. Interesting. Are they really redoing it?
That-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're redoing it, and it's a horrible idea.
Yeah.
But
Why do you think it's a horrible idea, Jimmy?
Because Tim Curry's dead.
Did he die?
Didn't he
Is
die?
he dead? He's not dead.
I totally thought he died.
I thought he was
I didn't see it. He was just in that remake of Rocky Horror Picture Show, which is a horrible idea.
If they
But-
reanimated his body and dressed him as a clown, that would be terrifying.
Just walks out on like
I
street
totally watched that.
in his outfit from Home Alone 2.
Yeah, as the hotel guy.
No, I don't know. I mean, like, it's Pennywise is such a great character. I will say this. I'll retract it because I've been asked many times, what's a movie you can't remake, reboot, like that kind of shit? I don't believe in it. Because I'm a huge believer in Back to the Future. If someone comes up with a vision of Back to the Future that seems kind of cool, like, yeah, fucking do it. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, if it fails, I'm going to make fun of you. But, you know, I don't think anything's that sacred. If you want to remake Citizen Kane, if you want to remake Casablanca, go for it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you're going to get the repercussions for it.
Yeah, I agree.
If you fuck up.
When people do get upset that they're remaking it, it is weird because it's not like it's affecting the original, you know. It's like the
No.
original still exists.
Well, think about the year we're in now. I'm sorry. If you didn't like Ghostbusters, you're a fucking idiot. The new one. Because I loved it.
With the girls, all
with the
female
girls,
cast?
yeah, I thought it was fantastic. But, you know...
I fell asleep.
I have so many questions, but later.
Oh,
later.
God. Anyway. So, Ghostbusters... I'm trying to think what else they remade recently, but I don't think there's anything that's not untouchable.
Yeah.
But if it fucks up, by all means, attack.
Yeah, I think the thing with, because I've thought about the Back to the Future remake too.
Yeah.
I think the thing that made that trilogy so great was the characters, like Doc Brown, like those specific, like Tom Wilson as Biff Tannen.
Sure.
I don't think you could recreate if they go in a different direction and get new actors and try to just make it its own new thing. But if they try to cast someone as Biff, it's not going to be as good because that show was about the characters and the story was secondary to me.
The actors made it, and it's so fucking cartoonish.
Yeah.
Like, it was bordering that line of you could tip to terrible or amazing, and it just rode that line.
Yeah.
But it is so fucking... You can't make a movie like that again.
Yeah.
So, okay, clowns. Scary or funny?
We're back to the... Chrissy, let go of the clown.
Depends on the clown.
Okay.
It does depend on the clown. I wouldn't say scary, but I wouldn't say funny either. For me, I'm not a clown kind of lover, you know.
Clown lover.
I'm not.
You don't
That's
love Uncle Wally
That's a
right
whole
there?
genre.
if
all
there
its
was a
own.
clown, I'd love
Should
it.
I
It'd
have
be you,
brought
Chris.
some balloon animals to do?
No.
No. Okay.
with your little pump.
All right, Rich. I got a few. We got a few would you rather questions
Do it.
that we want to ask you before we bring our next person up. Would you rather be a genius that nobody believes or an idiot that everybody believes?
That's funny you say that because I feel like I am an idiot that everyone believes. I post a lot of things on Facebook that people think are funny or interesting, and my wife just knows I'm an idiot, but nobody else feels that way.
I think
feel
this
like
all
I
goes
am
back
the
to
second
your
one.
wife.
Huh?
I think this all goes. You always compare everything to what your wife.
I
said.
do bring up my wife a lot.
Yeah.
I think my wife, I see my wife, she sees me posting all this stuff, just attempts at jokes on Facebook, and people do like them, but she thinks, she knows how needy, it sounds pathetic, but she knows how needy I am. And I don't feel comfortable, but when I do feel that, I like that joke, I do have a sense of validation that I have grown to almost... I rely on it to keep going, and it's pathetic, but it's just the way I've conditioned my brain to be happy. I need to create things, and I need people to tell me that they're good. And my wife is like, "Why do you need this? You have me and the kids." You know, it's kind of a sad thing to be like, "I still need this."
Have you ever said that's why I need this?
I think
Don't
she'd
ever
turn
say
on
that
me if
to
I
your
said
wife,
that.
ever.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
One more here for you. Would you rather have finger-sized nipples or nipple-sized fingers?
That's my favorite question.
Maybe nipple-sized fingers, because then I could play tricks on my wife. You know, just when we're laying in bed, I could just be like, boop, and tap her on the back. I don't know.
I've seen some crazy nipples in my day. Like, he might be all right.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the idea of super long nipples.
All right, on that note, let's bring up our next guest up here.
It doesn't describe her at all. Don't.
Our next guest, you may have seen her all over the place. She's always at Farmers Market, Urban Flea Market, Craft Lake City, Comic-Con, everywhere else. Artist Kat Martin.
Yeah. Let's hear a round of applause for Kat Martin. Come on up here.
Kat is an amazing artist. She does geek culture art.
Yeah, we're going to actually be giving away some of her art here, so hold on to those tickets.
And she owns her own cleaning service. Cards up front,
Did you sit on your microphone?
Do I need to get one?
You need a microphone, Kat. Is it on?
The left side of my brain is totally broken.
Kat was on episode 59 of the I Am Salt Lake podcast.
59, guys. I mean, we just posted what?
We go way back.
249. So she was actually on before Jimmy was.
Yeah, OG, yo.
Back to my shitty 200 square foot studio apartment.
You know what? I agree with this guy. I didn't mind that place.
Well, you didn't mind. You didn't have to sleep there.
Oh.
I tried to, but you kicked me out.
No, so when you did, remember you brought Flynn over. That's their dog.
Yep.
And just his little nails were tapping on the floor.
Oh, he's a dumbass.
I know. Anyway, so
Still is.
Go back.
Yeah. Thanks for hosting our dumbass dog.
Go back to that episode. Listen to Kat Martin's
59?
59.
Wow.
Episode 59.
And then this is what episode?
This is probably going to be like 251 or 2
Shitballs.
or something like that.
That is intense.
Crazy, right?
Good for you, sir.
Thank you. I keep plugging away with this. Anyway, so as most of you don't know, these two are married.
We are.
I
We just,
met him on Hot or Not 12 years ago.
We met on Hot or Not.
.com.
And
It was like
guys.
the vintage version of Tinder.
and we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary last month.
And let's hear a round of applause for that, guys. 10 years.
We don't hate each other yet.
We're doing our best.
No, this was okay. I didn't mention this one at all either. We were actually supposed to do a live podcast with you two like a year ago.
Fell the fuck apart.
We won't get into it now.
No, there's no point. Long story short, it fell apart.
I'm glad to have both you guys back on this one.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I want to know if Kat can tell us 2 truths and a lie, and we can figure out which one is the lie.
Okay.
Oh.
That
all
sounds
right.
like a fun game.
Let's do it, Kat. 2 truths and a lie.
And everybody take a drink if you got it wrong.
So do I just say the truth or you say the truth?
No. You say 2 truths and a lie.
Okay. I've never played this game.
I'll tell 3 lies
You
about
have to stump us.
About anything?
Huh?
About anything?
About anything.
Oh.
You have to make
All
us
right.
know what you're
Just no matter what?
anything.
All right. The first time I drank, I puked 19 times. The first time I met Jimmy, he had his hand on my shirt within probably 2 hours.
Truth.
I would too.
And the first time I got my period, I used a whole bag of paper towels.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
No, that's true. I believe that.
Yeah, I was going to say the third one.
Wait. So what was the first one? Do you even remember?
It's the first one. The first one's wrong. 19 times you'd be in the
All
hospital.
Oh, yeah. You
2
puked.
truths and a lie.
Well, you came from a nice, wholesome family.
Plus, you're not counting when you vomit. You're just puking.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Did you say
That's a
19
lie.
times? Puked 19 times?
Mm-hmm.
I have my guess.
You probably know.
Jimmy, you
You know
don't
one
get-
of the
I don't
answers.
get to
know
play.
me.
All right, fine.
Are you a gentleman? Was it not 2 hours?
That one's true.
Oh, cheater eater.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Me neither.
Me neither.
We are both horny toads.
But I'm actually trying to think between the two.
19 times. I'm going 19 times.
All right.
The puking?
Puking
19 times.
You?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
saying
going
that's a lot.
period.
It was the puking.
Damn it!
A whole roll of paper towels?
Somebody get this guy a drink. I think that's mine.
I don't know.
No, the period one was the false one.
Yeah, see?
Oh. Period was a false one?
I do not know how to play this game. Obviously.
Because it was at your sister's
I'm embarrassed
bachelorette
now.
party, right?
Yes.
Man, we are getting some feedback.
I don't know how to play this game. Sorry.
That was my mic.
I'm not sure which one we
Long story short,
It's mine whenever I move.
I'm a normal person with a normal period, and I absolutely puked a shit ton the first time I drank. Was that clear anything up?
So I was right.
Moving on.
All right, hey, I got a question.
I was about to time
I got a
more.
question for Kat. So your birthday is around Halloween time. So this is a good question. We just celebrated Halloween. What is your favorite Halloween costume? What has been your favorite all-time Halloween costume and why?
My favorite costume I ever did. Jimmy, do you know? Say it.
I'd say Marilyn Monroe.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah, I guess I fucked up.
It was. I played the hoverboard girl
That's right.
that Marty McFly stole the hoverboard from, and I made a whole full-on costume with like the handlebars and everything.
This was the little girl he stole it from?
Yeah.
Oh,
I did that.
specific.
I did that last year because he's obsessed with Back to the Future. He's obsessed with it. He's a tattoo of it even. And that's my favorite costume. And what sucks is that I want to cosplay that. Not that sucky, but I want other people to see it other than my best friends. And I built handlebars. If you watch the movie, he's like, I need to borrow this. Marty's such a douche. He steals her, hoverboard thing, and then goes try to get the other guy. So that was my favorite costume I've ever done.
That is cool. That is so specific for Back to the Future. Like if you gave me 100
She was
guesses.
on screen for 2 seconds.
Yes, exactly. Like
But
little
that's
girl. And did
That's
you
how
even have a
much they
line? Did that
love
girl
Back
have a
to the
line?
Future.
Did she have a line, Jimmy? Ask him. I don't know.
Didn't she go, hey?
She's got first he goes, hey, little girl, stop, and she takes it and he breaks her fucking hoverboard, which he's an asshole.
Your mic is
And
not
then
on.
At the end, he says,
Yeah.
here
Talk like
you
this.
go.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
goes, keep it.
I got a pit bull now.
And
Yeah.
then- but my favorite argument about Marty in that movie is that he breaks a little girl's toy, and then he ditches his girlfriend.
And I'm that little girl, and you broke my toy.
But he ditches Jennifer in a lump of garbage in an alleyway.
Yeah, Marty's kind of a douche.
And then ditches her on a swing set.
Yeah.
Alternative night
Yeah.
And says, I don't remember bars being on this window. And I was just like, my friend Lee brought that up, and he's like, Marty and Dog are kind of assholes.
But it was so obscure. It's the most obscure costume I've ever
That's a good one.
witnessed,
Did
let alone
anyone get it?
built. No. Hell no.
Yeah.
But I wish I could go to the Comic-Con with that, but I have to run my booth, so.
There would be some guys at Comic-Con that will get it. Maybe.
Someone.
Did she have a funny head thing on? Or
Very weird.
Yeah, she had it too.
She had a CD on her head.
Yeah.
Like a full-on CD.
I remember that.
Good for you, sir.
I'm like Jimmy. I'm the Back to the Future freak. Hey, Jim.
Yeah. Oh. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, it's yours.
That does sound better,
that's
actually.
weird.
Yeah, so, did I give you a bad microphone?
I don't know. Apparently you can't hear me.
That's cool. It's not working.
I don't know what's going on with these microphones. Sorry, guys.
Jimmy could just do up this mic.
Yeah, that was broken.
Maybe just kind of share one. All right, Kat, if you could be any age forever, what would it be? And
God,
why?
please say
22.
18.
Since the time I was 22, and ever since I turned 22, I want to be 22.
Why 22?
Because you're not a baby, because you're not like, oh, you can drink now, good for you. But you, hopefully by the time you're 22, you got your shit together. I got married at 22. I feel like 22 is a good year.
You're not 21. I think that's the thing. If you're 21, you're like, I'm 21 now, I could drink and do all this stuff. But 22 is you've moved past, you're a year past, and you're an adult for a year.
When you're 18, you're a dumbass. When you're 19, you're a dumbass. 20, 21, 22. They're like, okay, we're not going to continue to call you a dumbass.
See, that's what's funny is that my friend actually said that the worst age in the world was 22.
No, 22 is my favorite year.
No, 22, because if you got like arrested drunk at 22, like if you got arrested at 21, they're like, I get it. You're 21. Like you finally can drink alcohol. But at 22, they're like, all right, asshole. You've had a year to figure this out. And now there's no let goes, there's no gimmies. You're fucking arrested. Sit the fuck down and shut up. So that's what my friend said.
Thanks for englobbing on my fucking question.
You can love 22.
Well,
I'm not taking that
no one
away
asked
from
you to chime in, sir.
All right, Kat, when you're at a bar, what is your go-to drink?
Vodka water, man.
Vodka water.
Yeah.
Mixed together? No, I'm like
Shot of vodka and a little bit of water.
Really?
It's cheap as shit.
Wow. All right, that's cool.
Well, I don't drink. I'm a hardcore fucking alcoholic. I literally drink like I'm not going to get some fruity drink.
Sex on the beach.
Is that your drink, Jimmy?
Fuck no. It's
What is your drink,
It's
Jimmy?
always
shots of vodka and a chaser of Diet Coke.
What about you, Rich?
Bud Light. Just
Bud Light.
I'm new to drinking. I've been Mormon forever until recently, so yeah.
Let's hear a round of applause for that, guys. Come on.
It's
All right, Bud Light.
I don't know. Like people do get excited when I say I'm not Mormon anymore, but like it's tough to like come out to your family and tell them because like my grandma's got Alzheimer's and I've had to tell her like 8 times, and it never gets easier. Sorry, that was one of my stand-up jokes. I'm like weaving it in here.
Do we have time for one more question?
Yeah, we got time for even one or two more questions.
I need to know if you've ever been banned from any public place. And it better be a good story.
And make sure that
Jump my mic.
Even though I am a lush, nope. Miraculously.
Almost.
Oh, is there a story here, Jimmy?
Have you gotten kicked out? That's not as fun.
Do you want to tell that story?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
When your flask fell out of your pocket?
Oh, at Lucky 13? My flask fell out of my pocket, and she goes, you dropped your jacket and your flask. And then I got taken outside, and the bartender was like, if you weren't ordering drinks all night, I would be way more pissed. But you've been ordering drinks all night, so I'm going to let it go.
What? It was brunch. Yeah.
It was brunch.
It was goddamn brunch.
It was brunch on a Sunday.
This is why I love Cat Martin.
Day.
We like a bargain.
Welcome to being my friend. I can very easily toss back a drink.
All right, you know what? On that note, I want to bring our last person up.
Let's do it.
Because once we get everybody up here, we're gonna have fun.
We're just going to goof off.
Who's our next person, Chrissy?
Our next person is the only comedian I know who started his career opening for metal bands. Never even did an open mic, just started.
Doing open mic for metal bands.
He's also the co-creator and host of Dungeons and Comedy. Please welcome Aaron Orlovitz.
Aaron Orlovitz, let's hear a round of applause, guys.
And also,
Hello.
Aaron was on episode 238 of the I Am Salt Lake podcast when I was part of it.
Yeah,
so this is the only one I was a part of.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Aaron, for hanging tight.
Hold up.
Wait,
I want to give a shout out to my new friend Chuko, who has been getting me fucked up while this is going on. Anyway.
Perfect timing.
What's his name? Chuko?
Chuko from El Paso, Texas.
Thanks, Chuko.
The guy ignoring you.
Yeah. Hey, he's got to do his drinking, you know?
All right. What are you drinking?
This is a Bud Light.
You and Rich with your Bud Light.
I heard the question, like, what's your drink of choice? I'm a shot and a beer man.
What kind of shot?
Well, whiskey.
Well, whiskey. All right.
Can't disagree with that.
So, what episode did you say, Chrissy?
He was on 238.
So 238 is when we had Aaron on the podcast. We found out his story. Like Chrissy said, that was one of the first episodes that she co-hosted with me when I drug her into the podcast. I said, here, do it with me. I'm bored of doing it alone. So anyway, thank you so much, Aaron, for doing the show tonight, for hanging tight.
Thank you.
And listening to the rest of us ramble on.
Now that Aaron's like super inebriated, should we get some really juicy stuff out of him?
Let's get some juicy stuff out. He's probably the most out of us. We all need more drinks.
You know what? I'm ready for it.
This is not super juicy, but it could be.
I'll make it juicy.
Yeah, you will. I don't know him that well, you guys. What's the weirdest experience you've ever had with a roommate?
Okay, so at one point in my life, me and my friends were all like very into leftist ideology, right? We all quit our jobs at once, and we're like, hey, we're going to just get evicted from our house, and then we never did, presumably because like our landlord died or something. But I formed an anarchist collective in Logan, Utah, about 5 years ago, and so I've had more weird roommate experiences than like anyone else on the planet. I've dealt with like, you know, junkies, crust punks, gutter punks, just drifters, just crashing wherever.
Has anyone ever tried to kill you in your sleep?
No one has ever tried to kill me in my sleep.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
At least that I know of. I was.
That's true.
You were not
There were
awake.
so many people trying to kill you in your
Yeah,
sleep. but they
perhaps
gave up.
like they all just fucked it up and I just stayed asleep.
They just like hover over and they get cold feet and they're like, ah.
Man, he is just letting me crash on this couch right now. I can't kill this guy.
All right, Aaron, here's a question for you. I actually asked this one in a previous live show, but I'm curious what your answer would be. If you could form a boy band with other Salt Lake City locals, who would be in it?
Oh, man. I don't know who that is.
I feel like Jackson Banks would make a pretty good member of
Yeah,
it.
Jackson Banks. He's a local comedian if you don't know him. I think I would put Jackson Banks in there. Funnily enough, I'm really good friends with a lot of the guys who were in the band that was like the first or second one of your podcasts. The North Valley was like one of your very
Oh, they were
first-
like episode 4. Now
Yeah.
they're doing Quiet Oaks.
Yeah, Quiet Oaks. Dane Sandberg from Quiet Oaks would have to be in that band because, you know, I'm the looks. Jackson is the wild one. Dane would have to be the talent. I don't know. Do I need a fourth? How many people are in a
Orrin Hatch,
Yeah, me and Orrin.
Gary Herbert.
Bell Biv DeVoe had
Orrin is the
He's a sexy one.
Orrin's the sexy one. Orrin's the sex appeal.
God.
Chairman of the Senate Finance Committee.
I need to rethink our
President pro tempore. You know that guy is like 2 people away from being president.
Which
I know one person's 1 person away from being president, and it freaks me out more than that shit.
our microphones don't like it either. Man, we are getting. I apologize, guys, about
What
the
is
feedback here with this.
happening?
Next time, put these up front.
Well, I didn't set them up.
We could all sit on the ground down there.
Remember
just, like,
that.
Intimate time.
Very
do-
intimate.
Which celebrity do you get mistaken for the most, Aaron?
Huh. When I had super long hair, people thought I looked like... I was also way heavier, so people thought I looked like Dimebag Darrell from Pantera. Also, people say I look like Mark Maron, which...
I could see that. I could see that now that you say
You wanna
that.
know something funny?
Yeah.
Is like we've done shows together when you had long hair and you were bigger, and then when you like lost weight and cut your hair, I didn't recognize you, so I assumed you didn't recognize me.
It's like when you're a
I
kid and you put it
reintroduced
back.
You
myself to
lose
you.
weight and you get a whole different set of eyeballs. Right? You're just like, these eyeballs have lost weight now, too.
And I was just like, yeah, we've met.
No, when I did, he's like, yeah, we've done shows together. And I was like, oh, okay, sorry.
I wonder if Aaron moves over here.
You think it's Aaron's mic?
I think it. Maybe move forward.
Yo.
Let's all get close here. Let's all get close. All right, we just
All right, I'm gonna take my stand. All right, I'm taking Rich's
We're
chair.
gonna dance.
Am I falling?
I
Okay,
think
so-
this is going to help, actually.
It might help.
Sorry, I think I'm on your cord.
Oh, I think we're good.
What's that?
I think we figured out a solution.
We figured it out. We think we figured it out. We got this. We got this
We're
under
like
control.
MacGyver.
It doesn't
We're like
matter.
MacGyver. We're just like we're about ready to sing a song, maybe.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
I was gonna do
Aaron,
the
I
hokey
got
pokey.
a few would you rathers.
I love what you rathers.
Here we go, Aaron. Would you rather be the famous author of Twilight or the famous writer of every Nickelback song?
Is that guy famous?
Trap, sir. It's a fucking trap.
I wonder which made more money. Like, because that's, like, the only way to, like, make that decision. Probably, I imagine Twilight made more money than all of the Nickelback songs.
Does 50 Shades of Grey have to pay royalties?
I'd rather have written Twilight just for the money at that point.
I think the Twilight has a further road because I think they're turning it into a TV show.
Are they really?
Yeah, I think, like, I mean...
Are they, like, readapting it, or are they just making a new thing? Oh.
No, I'm dead serious. I think they're turning it into a TV show.
Wait,
Teenage
Twilight
girls
into
are always
a
going
TV
to
show?
rediscover themselves.
Yeah.
Explain.
I don't want to, because I don't want to live in that world.
He's full of shit.
I'm not full of shit. I promise I'm not. I really think they're turning into a TV show. Egg? Anything? Yeah, see?
It's in talks, according to Egg in the audience, for people listening at home.
He's the smartest person
that is my Wikipedia. I don't go to on my computer. I just call Egg and go, is this true? And 9 times out of fucking 9 times, it's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. I want to know.
Fuck this world.
I want to know from like all of you guys, what's your favorite explicative?
Oh, your favorite dirty word.
You can say it because this is an adult show.
Your mother isn't listening.
Maybe.
I've always said that fuck is my favorite one because it's so universal. You fucking this, fuck that, fuck this, stick it up your fucking dick, you know, whatever. But for some reason, oh God, it's going to sound horrible. I'm not trying to be mean to women. Cunt goblin is like my favorite thing lately. I haven't really said it to anybody.
That's also like an activity.
It is. I mean,
one of my favorites.
They're like Jimmy. When I'm on Channel 5, they say, "What'd you give trolls?" I said 3 cunt goblins. So I have no idea.
I would agree with the cunt thing. I used to always say like, that can suck a dick, or like I give that like fuck your dick. Like we need to take back the word cunt.
Yeah, we do.
Like. Fuck that cunt! Like, that sucks a cunt!
Hey, this is definitely getting explicit tag on iTunes.
But one of my favorite...
You can bleep it, sir.
One of my favorite things is to see a woman say, suck my dick. I think it's one of
love that.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I don't know if you guys ever watched Mr. Show with Bob and David, but there's one scene where this girl takes, like, a baby doll, and, like, David Cross tells her something, I can't remember, and she throws the baby on the fucking ground, and she goes, suck my dick, and just walks off. I almost shit my pants. I was laughing so
Going
hard.
places.
It's the girl from 24. I never know her.
Alicia Cuthbert, the daughter?
No, not the daughter. The girl that's always got the earpiece in her ear, who's listening to Jack.
Oh. What is that woman's name?
I can't think of it.
All right.
I partied with her at Sundance one year, and I still cannot remember her name. It was before I met Kat, I promise.
This is like the worst name drop ever. I partied with this woman. She's from 24. I don't know her name.
Oh, no, she wasn't on 24 at that point. She was just the girl from Mr. Show.
What about Rich down there? Do you even say dirty words?
He's from Australia.
Yeah, no, I it's not really a dirty word, but I do like, just like bloody wanker, as like an Australian, like, oh, he's a bloody wanker.
That's
Is
classy.
that a dirty word?
It's not dirty, but you don't want to say it to your mom or dad or anything.
I was going to say that's how I always talk to my mom. What's up, bloody wanker?
I do like it. I think it's something that the U.S. can adopt, and I don't know. It'll be something to add to the repertoire of the swear words.
Did you give yours, Aaron?
I did not.
What is yours?
See, he started to talk about why fuck is the best of all of the dirty words, and I'm going to continue that conversation. So, fuck is one of the only interfixes in English, right? And what an interfix is that you can put it in the middle of a word. Unfucking believable. In-fucking credible. That's why I think fuck is the best dirty word.
It's versatile.
Applause break for Aaron.
So, Are we to the everyone stage?
We're at everyone. We're at everyone here.
I just want everyone's point of view.
We got a lot of people up here. How is everyone? Let's take a break.
Can you hear us?
For just a second, how is everybody doing out in the audience? I apologize for the feedback in the microphone.
I hope you're doing
I want to thank everybody seriously for coming out. This means a lot to me. I mean, this was just a silly idea of a podcast, and now look at what it's turned into a mess. It's turned into a mess.
Does everyone have a ticket for the raffle?
Yeah, we're going to be doing a raffle here in just a minute. We got a few more questions.
All right, we'll figure it out before the raffle.
Okay, here we go. Here is a question that I always ask on every podcast. It started out as a silly question. Favorite local eating spots? I know I asked each one of you. I don't know if I asked Jimmy and Kat this when you guys were on the podcast. I don't know if I incorporated that into things. But places that you enjoy eating currently. Where do you enjoy? Who wants to start? Any local places? Rich is a wise guy. The fries.
I had the lame. I'm just Costa Vida McDonald's guy.
That's right.
I'm the worst person to ask for this.
That's all you've still been eating Costa Vida every day.
Yeah,
just Costa Vida.
I'm the worst. Just ask everyone.
I occasionally go to work with Rich. That's not untrue. And when we go to lunch, those are the options.
You guys work together?
Well, I have a little carpentry business. And sometimes
what is going on over there with that dartboard? That is just going crazy.
Is there any way to turn down the volume on the dartboard?
Is there any way to turn that volume off on the dartboard? I feel like it's ruining our swing fei or whatever over here. No, it's all right.
You're killing it, man. You're fucking crushing that dartboard.
There it is. I don't know.
Feng shui.
Feng shui. Thank you, Chrissy. You're
welcome.
This is why I brought her on the podcast.
I'm a classy lady.
Anyway, sorry.
So I have a little carpentry business, and sometimes I put it out to my comic friends. I'm like, hey, does anyone need any side work? And I've had a few comics come help me work, which I love because I love talking to comics during the day. Like, I drive up with them, and like me and Aaron, I don't know, we just talk about, just what's going on in the scene. But
we bitch about people.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
It's true.
That's all comics do.
How do we get to that? Well, you brought it up, though.
I said I've been to lunch with you because work
we just went to Carl's Jr. and Wendy's.
Yeah.
We
that is your favorite local eating spot. I don't Carl's Jr. on Redwood Road.
Yeah, I talked about
a little quiet place.
That's very specific.
I'm just not a big foodie at all. Like if I could not eat, I would.
It's fine. It's fine.
We're all judging, but
it's fine. You have no taste buds. It's fine. Catherine?
We skipped over Aaron. Like Carl's Jr.
What?
We skipped over Aaron.
Oh, I thought Aaron gave his answer.
No, he was just.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He was waiting.
He was.
No, I like this game of skipping me.
Aaron,
and
you're a not
back.
person, okay? You're just like an accessory.
You know what? I'm used to it, which is why my favorite local eating place is also my culture's eating place, and that would be Feldman's Deli, which is maybe the only Jewish deli in Salt Lake City.
That's up on 23rd East, right?
Yes, and like 27th South.
Yeah, great place.
Yeah, I did a show there once with Alex Voluto.
That's right. I think you talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah,
when you were
walked all of Alex's Mormon fans out of there and left only old Jewish women, and they all loved me. They're like, I have a niece, you should marry her. And I was like,
I think you're adorable.
Oi, Gewalt, I can't marry anybody. Look at how drunk I am all the time.
Can you get some gefilte fish there?
You can get gefilte fish there.
Nice.
No. That's legit. You don't, like that's a good question. You can get gefilte fish there. You don't want to get gefilte fish anywhere, but the fact that you can get gefilte fish there means it's authentic.
It sounds like a disease.
Gefilte fish? It tastes like a disease.
Feldman's Deli is the shit.
What? I'm gonna go there now. I'm gonna have gefilte fish.
That's what along the lines of local shit that you should probably fucking frequent. Feldman's Deli is amazing. It's right up the street from my house. And also, my favorite place is Frisch, which is on 1300 South State. All fucking local, our best friends. Jimmy's on the podcast with the guy who runs it.
Frisch
is amazing.
They were supposed to be
vegan food, right?
Yeah, it's vegan outreach, which means I literally brought my 12-year-old nephew and gave him the mac and cheese, He did not realize it was not actual macaroni and cheese. It was vegan mac and cheese. So
I can vouch. It's a strictly vegan place, and I've eaten there.
You do not realize it's not vegan.
I'm like a barbecue lady.
Yeah.
I like meat in my mouth.
Yep.
But
everyone does.
You heard it here, guys. Anyway.
It's delicious. Is all I'm
Fresh
saying.
is amazing.
Jimmy, what are you enjoying putting into your mouth?
I was about to get very dirty.
So my wife's tits, but
tacos. You know?
I enjoy that as well.
There's two places that are like local wise, I would say, because Lucky 13's burgers are the shit, and so
favorite burger from Lucky 13.
Yeah. What?
Favorite burger? What is your favorite one?
It's funny, like, I mean, back in the day,
That's a good
I had done the Ring of Fire. I did I did their challenge of the Ring of Fire, not the fucking Lucky 13 challenge, because that's fucking disgusting. And I've seen people do it, and I've seen them vomit and eat it to try to like get the money.
Have you seen that, like, the woman that's won that? Like, it's this woman, and she did that challenge in 13 fucking minutes.
The best thing about that challenge, though, is so no one could do it. I'm not joking. I saw someone at our buddy Shannon does a pub quiz there every Wednesday.
Yeah.
This guy was just outside the door trying to do it, vomited into the basket. I know this is disgusting. I'm sorry, and was eating it to try to like keep it. So he could win, and he didn't win. So now he's just humiliated himself. And so then Lucky 13 hired 2 professional food eaters, these people who do these competitions, and they made a big deal about it. They had posters all over the bar, and then all of a sudden, I think it was on another pub quiz night, if I remember right. And some dude, I don't know who the hell it is, a local guy just walked into the fucking bar. And this has been years that no one has done this shit. Just goes, home, and just did it. And they were like, fuck. And they had to pay him like
$1,000.
$1,000, a couple $1,000.
Yeah.
So then it kind of like took the fucking... It took the wind out of the sails of these 2 competitive eaters coming in. And so then they fly in, because they're already paid, they have to do it. And then so they come in and go, home, home. And then they fucking crush it. And I'm not sure if anybody's done it since then, probably. But so, anyway... That does food challenges is fucking disgusting.
You do have to do it in under an hour. That's like the thing. And in order to win if you do it in under an hour, your meal is free.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you break the record, you get $1,000.
Oh, now you have to break the record now?
Yeah, and the current record is like 13 minutes.
So gross.
And like, if you aren't familiar with this, this is 2 different hamburgers, but one of them is like, it's like 8 burgers between 2 grilled cheese sandwiches, and it's like the most disgusting thing.
That's why I don't like that.
Very different than what it used to be.
That's the only reason I don't like the challenge, because to me a challenge is quantity versus like ghost pepper. Like, you know what I mean? Like, right. And it's both of them. So that's
it is. They have like the ghost pepper relish on it and stuff. So yeah.
So no wonder third world countries hate us. It's very easily. So Lucky 13 for burgers, and then I will say Este Pizza for local pizza.
Este's your favorite pizza joint?
I love Este Pizza.
I like Este too.
Yeah. Is there another local pizza? I mean, I guess there's the Pie.
There's the Pie Hole.
Pie Hole's good. I'll give you Pie Hole.
The Pie Hole is good when you are this drunk and it's 2 a.m.
So I want to open it up to audience questions here in a minute. But before we do that, we have somebody in the audience that is celebrating a birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Derek from Olio Skin and Beard. I want to get everybody here to sing him happy. Get up here, Derek. I want to tell a little story about Derek.
Bring
get
your
up here,
fancy
Derek.
hat.
Derek, come up here.
Yo, Sean, hit me with a refill.
Yeah.
Me too,
Come
Sean.
up
We can order drinks from up here?
Yeah, let's order some drinks up.
You missed out this whole time.
So Derek,
damn it.
You were on episode 200 of the podcast. 200 of the podcast. And these guys, Olio Skin and Beard, make the greatest beard oils, skin oils. You guys have heard me talk about it on the podcast, I'm sure, right? Okay. I love you guys, and I just want to wish you a happy birthday. Everybody, let's sing this guy. Yeah! He is celebrating his birthday tonight with us. I want everybody here to sing him a happy birthday, guys. Let's start out here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear
much fucking feedback.
To you. And many
I just had to embarrass you. This guy has believed in I Am Salt Lake for what, almost 50 episodes? 50 years. Thank you so much. Anyway, we just had to do that. We just had to do that. So, at that, let's actually. Does anybody have any questions? We have a microphone up here. Anybody at this point? Probably not.
Nobody. You learn too much about us. You
you
don't
learn too
want to
much,
know.
and that's fine if nobody
more.
does. I mean, anybody?
Nobody.
Audience question. No one? I'm good.
Anybody want to say? Oh, of course.
This guy's got one. He's got one.
He's looking at his phone.
He doesn't have one. He's got it on his
He's
phone.
looking at my Twitter. He's like, "Are you really?"
The answer to the 24 girl, Mary Lynn Rashkub.
Rashkub or whatever.
It's your fault. It's not your fault.
State your name for the recording. This is Ryan.
My name's Ryan.
He's actually. Whoa, we got some feedback here. Ryan is actually watching our merch. We got mugs and koozies back there, guys. If anybody wants to buy a mug or a koozie, we got
I've
some
been
I Am Salt
drinking
Lake
coffee out of
mugs
the I
and
Am Salt Lake
koozies.
coffee mug. It actually does taste better.
Does it?
You were right.
I was right.
Tastes
Yeah,
better.
so we got
That's
mugs
all I
and
had for you. I just
koozies
wanted
back
to dial
there.
in the Mary Lynn.
It helps support the podcast.
But I also want to know when and where we're going to see some comedy coming up from my comedians here. Because apparently Mary Lynn's hitting the road, you guys. Google it.
Yeah, she tours around. Like she's been to Wise Guys even, as far as I'm aware.
I have a question real quick. There's a music player going on.
Yeah, can somebody turn this
down?
Can somebody turn this music
No, dude,
player?
this is my jam.
All I'm hearing is Supertramp
This is
right
straight
now.
up my jam. Don't turn it off.
I mean, I love me Supertramp.
I actually don't know what it is. Turn it the fuck off.
Hey, I got a question. If nobody's
If anybody has questions for me,
okay,
you
Chris.
have a question for me?
So you've talked about doing stand-up. Can you commit to a date?
Can we commit to a date?
Can you
Story.
commit to a date?
Story time.
Okay, well, story time.
Dude, get yourself a hard 10
Okay.
minutes. I'll put you on a show.
Let's do. Do you want to start tonight? If you got a joke, you could just deliver to us tonight.
I know someone who sent you a joke.
That's like the most
Somebody
evil
sent
question.
me a joke. Rich
great
actually
joke I told at
sent
work.
me a joke. He's like, here, use this joke. You can do a
I
stand-up
did.
comedy.
Yeah, I started using it though because you didn't come. I was like, I think I might try that joke out.
So now it's Rich's joke.
It's scary to do 2 minutes.
Two minutes. Everyone knows who you are though. Like if you come to an open mic, everyone knows who you are. So
I just
Like,
do.
okay, be easy on him. It's Chris Hollifield. Be easy on him. Don't make fun of him.
Yeah.
He's a
If
little
you ever
slow.
want to do his podcast, laugh.
Don't boom. You did your best.
Hey, man, that was really good for a fourth time.
No, that was the trade-off. When Rich finally agreed to do the podcast,
yeah, you were
it
like-
was only because you agreed to do stand-up.
Well, that
was it? I can't remember.
That's what I
That
heard.
was it. You were like, all right, I want to talk to you about you doing
I
stand-up.
did want to talk to you about doing it, but
I wanted.
Yeah.
I used to be funny, and then I got sad.
oh, right.
Hold up.
Now you're
When you
funnier
get sad,
because
you
sad
become
people-
funnier.
Right? That is
That's
true.
not even true. Like you became happy if you became less funny. Like there's no way. The sadder you are, the funnier
That's
you
true.
are. No joke, dude. I was on your podcast. I was like, yeah, man, shit's going well for me. Within that week, my life came the fuck apart. All right? And like in between being like, yeah, things are going well for me, and that podcast coming out, everything just crumbled. And I have never
So
been
it's the
funnier.
podcast fault now.
And he's not funny anymore. Everyone go home.
a good example. You've had Aaron Woodall on.
I have. His
and-
life fell apart.
Man, his
Look
life
at
fell
it.
apart, and how much funnier did he get
Hold
when he
up.
got divorced?
I believe that Aaron Woodall was funny previous
Oh,
to
no,
the
he
divorce.
was.
However, that guy is a fucking comedy assassin now. That
He actually
he's-
opened up. I believe it was one of the last shows at 50 West.
Yes.
Aaron Woodall, brilliant comedian. Any questions? Nobody's got any. All right,
Nobody cares.
Chris, if you were going
I
to do
think-
comedy, though, would you, if you had to choose two versions, would you take a stool out, one spotlight, cigarette, and give like the monologue, or would you bring a trunk out full of props?
Carrot Top.
And bust out your uncle weirdo fucking clown?
I feel like Salt Lake City's already got a prop comic, right?
Who's that?
Wait, do we?
Johnny motherfucking Brandon.
Yeah.
And you're never
really
going to
a
get a
prop
better
comic?
prop comic than Johnny motherfucking. He's not a comic. He's an artist. He's
a performance artist.
He's not even. I don't know what the fuck you classify that guy as, but if he's a comic, he's a prop.
I always feel bad because I share a birthday with Carrot Top.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I have nothing to be proud of.
I have three.
Nothing to be
No, there's
proud
nothing to be proud of. It's Carrot Top, Sally Jesse Raphael, and Ric Flair.
Oof. Ric Flair is the way cooler one.
Hey, I have a question for Kat.
Kat, you got a question?
We need to get Kat involved.
So I paint a little bit, and I look
a little bit.
I look at your paintings a lot, and I do not know how you paint faces. Like your Harley Quinn, I've zoomed in on that, and I don't know how you get that detail in a face the size of a dime.
I literally cannot explain it.
Just practice?
That practice, but this sounds really weird, but I look at a color and I paint that color, and I look at a different color and I paint that color, and I keep painting colors, and then it ends up looking like something that someone else recognizes.
They look so good.
Thank you.
Like your Poe from Star Wars. Like I don't like the detail in the face. It drives me crazy because I try to paint.
It drives me crazy because I look at all my art and I'm like, that looks like shit. And then people tell me, you're such a good artist, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
Well, that
But
makes you a better
for
artist.
saying that.
No, it drives your Harley Quinn. I was like, how did she do that? It's like a little miracle.
I don't honestly know. I just paint what I see, which sounds very stupid.
Right.
I'm like, that color is that color, and that color is that color, and that color is... And then after a while, after 15 hours, it ends up being Harley Quinn or Batman or whatever the hell.
Well, you're very talented.
Thank you.
And I love your work.
Thank you.
We have a question over here. Chrissy and myself were actually on this guy's podcast. Feel free to plug it while you're on the microphone.
Oh, well, that's the only reason why I came to ask a question was to plug my show. So I'm just kidding.
Valid.
No.
It's a good show.
I'm Mike with Poorly Summarized Podcast. Me and my co-host in D.C., we do a comedy news show.
Where's he tonight?
Well, he's in D.C.
Okay.
So somewhere in D.C. I don't know where exactly.
Tell him we're very disappointed.
He's in bed right now. His bedtime's 10:30.
Value in flying out here for tonight. I mean, I gave plenty of advance notice.
He and I had a fight about this very thing, about him coming for this show, so much that I'm not sure that the podcast is going to survive what we went through.
Well,
we can heal it. We broke it up. We can make it better.
What's your question?
So, in relationship to the idea of how sadness makes you funny,
it does.
I'm not disagreeing. What do you think financial stability would do? Financial stability outside of your creative medium. Let's say you just inherited a trust. You just got a trust fund, financial security for life. Do you think that would affect your work?
Like if we had a ton of money, would we do what we do?
Yeah, do you? It's sort of related. Like, how much does that need to really put food on the table through your art? How much does that motivate you?
I think,
if at all.
I think it's hard when you look at like this is different, but bands that have really made it, like Metallica, or even like rappers like Ice Cube, when you know that they're like multi-millionaires, but they're still trying to dig deep and produce this art, but you can't really take them seriously because they're just living in like a double-gated community, and it takes away from you
can't be complaining about the conditions in the hood when you've moved out of it 20 years ago.
Now I think that's a good question though. For okay, so we talked about Jackson Banks. He's a guy that I feel like he could move to LA and really make it, but
he's also unemployable.
Yes. I think if we gave him, I don't know, if we gave him $1 million, I don't know if that would destroy him or.
It would absolutely ruin him. Jackson does comedy to eat. He does not do it for any other. Jackson does comedy to eat and to maybe pick up a comedy floozy. Those things don't exist, but he believes they do. I don't know. Personally, I would say if I came into $1 million, if I got inheritance, it would fuck me up. I would not feel the need to do it. I wouldn't write. It would be bad.
Your anger goes away.
I mean, no, that doesn't go away.
It'd just be directed.
It would be.
I'd like to find out if it goes away. I'd give it a try.
I would go down instead of up. Now I'm like, fuck the rich, and then I'd be like, you fucking poors, get off my Rolex, you know.
You kick homeless people.
Is that your thing? You fucking poors, get off my fucking.
Yeah, dude, look at these.
I think for me, like I've loved the art of film since I was a kid, and my brother and I used to make films all the time. I've studied it, even as far as I can remember, and I love talking about it. So I mean, like if I had $1 million, I think the one thing I wouldn't do, God, if he ever heard this, he would hate me. Is probably my radio show, because I have to wake up like at 5 a.m. to go do it. But all the other ones, I can wake up like at 11 a.m. and stroll into KSL at noon or 6:30 p.m. Like, that's not hard. But, like, having to set the alarm clock, that's the only thing that like, kind of bugs me. But I do it because
one day a week.
One day. I'm not bitching about my job
I'll tell
at
you,
all.
Film is also, to me, a good analogy of that question because the business model seems to have changed in film over time. So now it has to make, it's all big budget, and in exchange has got, like, immensely less interesting. As a whole, to me, like you guys talked about Star Wars. To me, the last Star Wars to me was represents
I totally understand.
everything I hate about movies, even though I enjoyed it.
Sure.
Because the idea that it's when you're having to produce for something that makes $1 billion, then you have to make it interesting for everybody. And it's not that all of us are stupid. It's just that everything we have in common with everybody else is the least interesting thing about us.
I totally understand. To me, like, there's an interview I saw, and I cannot remember who it was with, but he said, I can't get a movie greenlit unless I can put it on a lunchbox. And I totally understand that. But then
that was Woody Allen.
Was that right?
Annie Hall.
But one thing that I love is actually right now, the time we're going into, just this time of year, is we're going into award season. And you start seeing films that show what we can still do. And I've already seen one that if it won, and I'll say it right now, if it won Best Picture in February coming up, I've seen it twice. It's called La La Land. It is fucking amazing. It's Ryan Gosling and it's Emma Stone, and it does what, if you saw The Artist for silent pictures.
The black and white film?
Yeah, exactly. It does for that what this movie does for that, for what Gene Kelly and like Fred Astaire does for that. The movie is so fucking brilliant. It's nothing you've ever seen before in the past, 40 years at least. And that's where I still believe in cinema. So yeah,
sure, same. I should say I love those kind of films as well. I don't think it's dead. It's not a dead art.
No, it's not dead at all. But I know it's definitely it's not what it used to be. But I'm telling you, if anybody in this room, for the love of God, go see La La Land. You will absolutely love it. So there you have it.
All right, guys. Hey, so that's going to do it actually for... We're going to do the giveaway now. I don't know. You guys are more than welcome to stick around up here if you want and chime in on some of these giveaways. Or you can go back and get drinks if you want, whatever you want.
I really need to use the restroom.
I do too.
Yeah, take a restroom break, everybody. I want to thank these four for doing the podcast. So we're going to do a giveaway.
Thanks for having us.
We actually have
Thank you.
a lot of giveaways.
I love you, Kat.
Love you guys. We love I Am Salt Lake.
Does everybody here have a ticket? Do you need a ticket? Let's get a ticket. Hold on one second. If you want Chrissy's going to hand out tickets. We got a lot of giveaways here. I'm going to turn on these lights here. We got a lot of great local companies that sponsored some giveaways here, so we're gonna give them some credit and props. Thanks a lot, Jimmy and Kat and Rich and Aaron.
Thank you, Chris. And Chrissy.
Yeah, hold on one second here. Let's turn the lights on. So stick tight. We seriously probably got enough prizes for everybody. All right, everybody got a ticket? Thanks, everybody, for sticking through with the sound, the PA system here. We're just trying to figure it out. It's not my PA system, so I'm not really all that familiar with it. But did we get tickets, Chrissy?
Got tickets.
Where are the halves of the tickets that you gave them? All right, we're going to stick them in our trusty ice cube bin. All right, I'm going to mix them up. Let's see here. We got a lot of prizes here. Holy cow. Let's start with some little ones here. All right, let's start with a Mellow Mushroom. Who likes Mellow Mushroom? Anybody had Mellow Mushroom? We got a couple of, we're going to give out let's stand over here, a $25 gift card for Mellow Mushroom. Chrissy's going to pull it out of the box here. We're going to read it. We'll read the last 3 digits. I think that'll be good. 320. Is that... come up here, Jonathan. No, so this is perfect, actually, because he said he had to leave by 11 o'clock because his curfew was 11 o'clock. And the funny thing about this guy having a curfew is he is... Whoa. Wow. Jeez, Jonathan. What do you got in you? You drinking that West Valley water. Okay, so Jonathan is one of the guys behind Distillery 36. Great beverage. Hopefully you guys are all drinking it. Let's double check here and make sure you're not a liar. All right. So there is a $25 gift card for Mellow Mushroom. All right. Let's give out another $25 gift card for Mellow Mushroom. Chrissy, pull the card out. All right. 330. Who has 330? Look at that. Now you guys could go on a date together. There you go, buddy. Thanks for coming. All right. Let's give out and check out Mellow Mushroom on Facebook and online as well. Let's give out. Is anybody here snowboarders? Does anybody snowboard? Let's give out we got a lot of wax tokens here from Milosport. Very cool of Milosport to give some. We have a T-shirt, some wax tokens, a basic tune-up. They're located at 3119 East, 3300 South. Check them out on Facebook and milosport.com. All right, Chrissy, pull out a coupon. Yoink. Hopefully this is for a snowboarder. 334. 334. Who's got 334? This is for a wax token at Milosport. Is this what you came here for tonight? Yes. All right. There you go.
This is my Stephanie. Give it to Michael. He'll love it.
Let's give it. We got another wax token for Milosport. Who is a ticket? 331. 331. Is that you? Is that everything you dreamed of?
Everything, man. That's it.
All right. All right. Let's actually do this one. I'm going to do this one. This is all right, this is for Garwood Ginger Beer. Who here has had Garwood Ginger Beer? They are a great local company. They are actually delicious to drink with Distillery 36 Brigham Rum.
I drank too much of it one time.
This is good for fill this growler up at the farmer's market, and the coupon says in here what it's good for, and you could check them out on Facebook and online as well. Ticket number 322. Who has 322? Anybody? Somebody? All right. Hey,
Trey.
Come on up here.
This is Trey, everybody.
So, no, seriously, try this stuff out. This is amazing. There's a coupon in there. You can fill that up and enjoy some ginger beer. It's not alcoholic.
He likes alcohol, though. So
let's actually give out the other Garwood ginger beer growler. We got one more to give out.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This is for ticket 317 for a ginger beer growler.
317.
Come on up here. We got somebody in the back. Let's hear a round of applause for him. Come on, guys. Wake up. It's a Saturday night. We're supposed to be
Everybody do 10 jumping jacks right now.
You know, what is your name?
Jeff.
Jeff, thank you so much for coming out to the party. Let me give you the growler here. Hold on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Nice. Proof. Do you want to keep it?
Hello. Here you go, buddy. Thanks for coming out tonight. We got all kinds of stuff here. I want to make sure. Let's see here. Hold on.
I know, there's too many things.
Well, there's a lot of stuff here.
Should we give out one of Kat's?
No, let's give out, who here has had Waffle Love? We've had Waffle Love. They are a great food truck here in Salt Lake. Well, I guess they're Utah County as well, right?
They're everywhere.
They're on, let's see here. What do we got about Waffle Love? Instagram Waffle Love, and on Facebook Waffle Love Utah. Ticket 308. 308. Oh. There you go, buddy. It was Jeremy. You know what? Okay.
Do you want me to just read the numbers?
Yeah. Let's read the numbers.
Do
we have enough tickets? We got a lot of prizes.
I hope we have enough
here.
tickets. Otherwise,
let's give out some prizes here from Cat Martin. That was actually
Cat Martin artist
on the podcast. This is a really cool print of R2D2, Cat Martin artist. Let's read the number.
318.
318. Who's in the audience with 318? Anybody?
Oh,
Here we go.
right there. Chris, right? Yeah, I remembered because that's my name too.
My name is Chris as well. Nice to meet you. Awesome.
Yay! It's because R2D2 is the bomb.
Let's give out. Well, do we have enough tickets? We got a lot of tickets.
I hope we have enough tickets. If we run out of tickets, we'll give you guys more tickets.
Let's give out another Cat Martin print here. This is like a Jack Skellington Nightmare Before Christmas one.
I love that one. The winner of this is 307.
307. Who's out there with 307?
It's Egg Foo.
Have you always wanted this one? Eyed it up?
When did you do this one?
He just ignores her art.
All right. Let's give out... here's a good one. Who in here has eaten at Sala Thai Kitchen? Has anybody here eaten at Sala Thai Kitchen? They're over by Brewvies. Great. All
right, Thai food, right?
Thai food. We have a $25 gift certificate for Sala Thai Kitchen. Hold on. They're on, where are we at here? They're on Facebook, and check them out on Facebook and solidthaikitchen.com. What's the number?
Number 328.
328. Who in the audience
Come on up.
328.
Nobody?
Nobody claims it.
328. Oh, there you go.
There you go, buddy. A $25 gift certificate for Solid Thai Kitchen. Oh, you're a liar.
I feel like we should be on The Price is Right, except I'd be a really bad Bob Barker. Come on down.
All right, hey, you know what? Let's give out an Olio. Let's give out some Olio here. There's some Olio Skin and Beard. Derek,
Olio
Jennifer,
gift package.
They are a sponsor of the podcast. We have some bath salts in here, some soak salts, some soap. What do we got here, Chrissy?
We have number 337.
337. Are you with them? Wait, should we give you... Do you want this, or do you... Okay. Well, I don't know if...
Oh, my gosh. We're going to do a white elephant after the giveaway.
Well, you guys could trade if you want to trade.
Okay, you guys, Olio is the bomb. I use it exclusively.
All right, let's give out a... Ditta Caffè. They're located on 1560 East, 3300 South. Check them out at dittacafe.com. I got a $20 gift certificate for them.
Ditta Caffè goes to 341.
341. Who's got 341? All right. This is Mark Benson. He's actually been on the podcast. Get up here, Mark. Come on. I got to embarrass you.
The guy who
This
makes
guy,
it
Mark
too.
Benson, Zhao Cafe, or Zhao Asian Cafe. Zhao Asian Cafe. You guys have all eaten there, right? I'm sure you have. Here you go, buddy. There you go. Thank you so much for coming out to the show tonight, Mark. You know what? I want to give out, this is a pretty crazy set from Hopper's Brew Pub, right?
Yeah, this is...
there's like a $25 gift card, some glasses, a T-shirt.
Some stickers and a growler.
Like a growler? I guess you fill that up with beer. All kinds of good stuff in here. What's the number of this one, Chrissy?
All right, for the Hopper's gift package, we have...
Yeah, check them out on Facebook and...
349.
349. Who's 349?
349. Yay!
All right, 349. Come on up here. This is great. There's a gift card right in here, too. There you go. Thank you for coming tonight to the podcast. Let's what else do we got? Oh, here's a $50 gift card for Chile-Tepin. They're a brand new restaurant right downtown on corner of 300 West and 200 South.
Yeah.
It's a $50 gift card, guys.
We went there and we were like, this place is a great first date place.
Well, or a second date, or by yourself, or
after you've been dating for a year and you're just sick of looking at each other's faces.
Yeah, there was construction guys. They're on Twitter and Facebook. What's the number for this one?
The number for this one is 314.
314. Who's 314? Anybody?
314?
Come on up here. You won a
314.
$50 gift card. Chile-Tepin.
Chile-Tepin.
There you go, buddy. Thanks for coming out to the podcast and playing darts and all that stuff. How many more tickets? We got quite a.
We got a lot of tickets,
in
and we
there.
have a lot of things. Should we give away some hats and I don't know, shirts?
We got okay. Let's give that. Oh, we got another $10 gift card for
Waffle Love.
Waffle Love.
Waffle Love $10 gift card goes to number 348.
348. Who's 348? Oh, this is Steve. Thank you so much for coming out tonight, Steve. There you go, buddy. Thank you. All right, we're going to keep going here. Let's give out another Cat Martin print. Let's give out another.
I've bought her prints, so you guys are lucky.
This one's cool.
AF.
This one's cool. It's like just like Rampage.
It looks like King Kong.
King Kong? Oh yeah, King Kong. Rampage.
Do you have a
video
Godzilla?
game member? She doesn't remember Rampage. She's not too smart.
King Kong attacking the Eiffel Tower, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Anyway, read the number.
The number is 333.
333. Who's 333? Anybody here? All right. What is your? Do you have an acceptance speech?
Okay. No, I'm too nervous.
All right. Go, get back down. All right. All righty. Let's. Solstice Chocolate. They're a local chocolate. I'm going to give actually 2 bars here.
I want you all to know that we had the Solstice Chocolate sitting in our fridge for what?
Like a week and a half, sitting there, and Chrissy.
And I did not eat it because I love you guys. Okay.
So go check them out on Facebook, Solstice Chocolate or solsticechocolate.com.
Number 350.
350. Who is 350? Look at this guy. Don't eat this all in one place.
Cool, thank you.
2 chocolate. There you go. All right, let's give out. Oh, you know what? Here we go. We got Beehive Bitters. Has anybody here heard of Beehive Bitters? Where is there? Beehive Bitters sticker set. Beehivebitters.com. There's 3 different bitters in this set: lemon, lime, and lime.
Other ones.
301. Who's 301?
It's Derek.
Derek from Olio. Come on down. There you go, buddy. Thank you. All right, let's give out this other hoppers set here. This is bugging me. All right, who we got here? This has got the $25 gift card, some glasses, a T-shirt that probably won't fit you, and a nice
Pinterest
basket
that
you can put your mail in, and some glasses and everything. What do we got here?
The one who this goes to is 345.
345. Come on down. 345.
345 to stay alive.
Oh, not this guy.
Did they leave?
They left. Oh.
345. All right.
Oh, 345
Rich. Yay!
Oh, awesome. There's like a $25 gift card, a growler, T-shirt. That will probably fit you.
Thank you.
And some glasses. You can show your wife that you made something.
Look what
yourself.
comedy got you. This is the most you're ever getting paid.
Let's wow, we got oh man, this is like I reach out to a few companies and they tell me that
There's a toy.
Oh yeah, here we go. Let's give out a toy
here. Is this from Jimmy?
Jimmy Martin brought this toy. This guy gets probably more stuff in the mail than I know. Here, Doctor Strange. Chrissy went and saw this.
Doctor Strange is so good.
Yeah, Doctor Strange.
So
here we go.
good.
What's the number?
It's me. I want it. Just
Did
kidding.
you really?
No, it's 350. It's 315.
315. Who?
TV? Cumberbink Cooper Potch is on TV.
Who out here has ticket number 315?
315.
All right, nobody.
Okay, nobody has 315.
I don't think anybody wants to win this.
I want to win it.
He's cute. He's got a mustache.
You guys, he's not cute.
He's got an arm over here and some. It's a Marvel character.
343.
343. Come on down. Price is right. All right.
Wow, I'll take it. Screw you guys. Go home. They're all mine now. Are we gonna keep going?
I don't know.
All right, okay. If no one picks this up, I'm taking it home. $3.39.
$3.39. What? Everybody go home or what? Get over here for a second. Just say your name for the recording.
My name's Kelton Clark.
And you actually do a podcast too. Go ahead and plug it.
After Last Call podcast. Check us out.
Check it out, guys. Hey, thanks for coming tonight to the podcast here. Let's give out a couple more chocolate bars, a couple more of the Solstice chocolates. Locally
a great
made
band
here.
from the 90s, 311.
Great.
Guess who's getting in a fight tonight?
Michelle?
Yes.
All right, thanks for coming
Michelle.
tonight. All right, let's give out another Olio gift bag here. I might want to keep this one.
Just hide it.
There is some face and body scrub in here. Some face and body oil.
This is like a face package. It's the coffee face and body scrub, the rose water toner. I use this.
No, this is great. Seriously, you guys. Even if you don't win this, check this out. You've heard us talk about it on the podcast.
It's way good. I spray my face every day with the rose toner. Number 338.
338. 338. Anybody?
Ladies?
What?
How many did we give Rich? Oh, Aaron left.
Aaron Orlovitz?
The guy that was with him.
Oh,
okay. All right, someone else gets it. That guy's a loser. He left. Number 302. Yeah!
Let's no. We'll give you something else here.
This is the lady who actually makes these
unless
products.
You want it back.
Do you want to trade chocolate for it?
Okay, here we go.
White elephant.
Here we go. We're just doing a little trade here. Thank you so much for coming out tonight, Jennifer. We got 2 more chocolate bars. Speaking of chocolate bars from Solstice Chocolate, this is some crazy chocolate. We were actually sampling it earlier today at the Winter Farmers Market down at the Rio Grande. What's the number here?
321.
321. Is it really?
Yay, Sam won it. You guys,
Sam.
I love Sam.
Thank you so much. The
hats. Distillery 36
hats.
hats.
Distillery 30. Well,
Let's do some Distillery 36 giveaways.
Distillery 36 hats.
I wish we could give you rum, but that's illegal.
All
so
right,
you
let's
get
do
a
some
hat.
Distillery 36, distillery36.com. Get some drinks tonight, the Dr. Brigham and the Mormon Mules.
So good. The first one to win one of these hats is number 309.
309, come on down. 309. Look at this guy. I'll even let you pick here. Which one do you want?
The white one.
There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
Nice. All right.
Let's give out another Distillery 30.
Another
Here,
hat.
you know what? Actually, let's give you a sticker too, buddy.
These are good hats. Chris wears them all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I try, but I look weird.
Here's a sticker too from Distillery 36. Another Distillery 36 hat.
All right. The next one to win a Distillery 36 hat is 335.
335. Come on down. The price is right.
Hey! Stephanie's husband. I'm sorry, you have a name. Right. He has a name.
All right, another. Let's do it. Let's just clear the rest of these Distillery 36 hats out.
All right, ready? 316.
316. Come on down. 316.
No batter.
All right.
Chaz.
This
right?
guy has saved somewhat this PA system. Thank you.
Should we give him a sticker too? Give him a sticker.
Yeah, sticker. Take a couple stickers there.
Thanks,
Thank
Chaz.
You. Thanks for. We got another one here.
313.
313. Seriously? Well, come on over.
Yay! We just need a shirt cannon at this point. Just shoot stuff out at you guys.
Thank you so much for coming. We got one more Distillery 36 hat.
Number 319.
319. Who's 319? All right, here we go. Here's this. Let me give you some stickers here. All right, thank you so much for coming out. We got, man, these guys were not messing around, do we?
Don't wear that to church.
Let's
or do.
Okay, here we go. Here's some tattoo oil and tattoo balm from Olio Skin and Beard.
Tattoo skincare goes to 329.
329. Who is 329 here? Wait, do you even have a tattoo? Not yet. Okay. There you go. Thank you so much for coming out. Olioskin.com. Thank you. Does anybody here have a beard? Okay. All right. So let's give out another Olio here. This one's got the beard brush, the conditioner beard balm, and the coffee-infused beard and face oil. Olioskin.com.
Number 347. 347. He has a goatee. It counts.
Is that Alan? Come on down, Alan. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. It's good to see you. Let's see here.
Tradesies.
You know what? Oh, we haven't given out. Okay, we got some T-shirts here. Salt City Clothing. I got some notes here. Salt City Clothing. You can pick up their clothing at Resolute Tattoo, 1626 South State Street, or go to saltcityclothing.com. These guys were actually way back in like episode 15 of the podcast or something. Like, it was tough back in the day, the early days of I Am Salt Lake, to get people on the podcast. They were like, who are you? What is a podcast?
Is that like a TV show?
These guys believed in me. So I'm happy to give out some shirts of theirs.
This shirt goes to 344.
344. Who's 344?
Yay!
All right. You get a Salt City Clothing T-shirt, saltcityclothing.com. All right. Yeah.
You could just strip right here.
Let's give out. Okay, so this is a pretty cool shirt here. I thought it was really cool. Any Utah Utes fans? This is kind of cool. It's like a Utah Utes Coca-Cola shirt.
This shirt goes to.
They're on Instagram. Retro Thread Tees on Instagram. What's the number?
Okay. Sorry, the number is 312.
And they're probably a BYU fan, right?
They're probably at the
Are you a BYU fan? Yeah. Are you really?
Well, you can burn this.
No? Okay.
Win-win.
Milosport gave us a T-shirt here as well. Let's give out the T-shirt. What do we got?
The Milo shirt goes to number 305.
305. Anybody have ticket 305? Nope. Going once, going twice.
Sold to number 346.
346. Anybody? I guess they... Oh, wait.
Oh, Ryan has it.
This isn't going to fit you. Do you want something...
I'll re-gift it.
All right.
Do you want it?
Well, do you want something else up here?
I got a beautiful shirt for you.
No. This is Ryan Prince, everybody. He actually co-hosted the podcast with me for a little while at one time. All right, we still here? We still with it? Everybody?
Everyone's still game?
Yeah, there's a lot of prizes here.
There's a lot of prizes.
I might have to take a bathroom break. We got another wax token for Milosport.
Wax token goes to number 336.
You can get your. Do you do snowboard or anything?
No, but it's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming. Here we go. A basic tune from Milosport.
Basic tune. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds cool. This goes to number 332.
332. Glenn, thank you so much for coming, buddy. There you go. All right, hey, so this one, not really sure what the exact details of it are. It's a $250 gift certificate for Gates Heritage. Is Darby still here? Did she leave?
Darby?
She must have left. Anyway, what's the number? This
number for
got gatesheritage.com, Instagram Gates Heritage, $250 gift certificate. Wow.
Off of woodworking.
Yeah.
Yeah. $299.
$299. There you go. Check it out.
I think we might need more tickets.
Might need more tickets?
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's do another Cat Martin print.
Another Cat Martin print.
Here we go.
These are the best. No. She's sneaking out. Okay. All right. Just checking. 300.
300. Man, I might have to go to the. I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll keep doing it.
You keep doing it.
I'll be your Vanna White.
Yeah, just mention the company.
I've got the moves. I think I'm going to give away some soak salt from Olio Skincare to a number. I totally want that. 306? 306. No 306. Okay. Have you won anything? Maybe you'll win this one. Wait, you have 306? Oh. All right, ready, guys? It is number 342. Yay! Go take a bath. That could be taken very wrong. Like, it's not an insult. You did your hair pink. I love it. All right, let's give away another Cat Martin print. This one is Batman, so you definitely want this in your bedroom. 340. Yay! You got, like, Batman in Italy. It's actually super sweet. Okay. What else do we have to give away here?
Well, we got 2 more T-shirts.
We got 2 more. You do. You're better.
Okay. We got more prizes here, guys. We got another Salt City Clothing, saltcityclothing.com T-shirt.
This goes to number 303.
303. Anybody still here?
Anybody still here?
I don't. Or we got it. Or do you want a Cat Martin print? Maybe if that one.
I don't have. I don't know what's happening here.
How many Cat Martin prints do you have?
You could trade it for one of these if you'd like. If that T-shirt won't fit you. Or we have. Do you snowboard? Wax token from Milosport. Okay. This one? Excellent. All right, so let's do another one for Salt City Clothing.
Let's do it. Salt City Clothing goes to 304.
304. Anybody? 304. 304.
All righty then.
Anybody?
327.
327.
And
327 here. All right.
346.
Was the show that bad, guys? Sorry.
You don't even want our free stuff now. 346?
346.
All right, we're out of tickets. I said 321.
Who?
What's your ticket number?
315. Well, come up here and pick something. Come up here and pick something. We got. Do you snowboard? Do you snowboard at all? We have a wax token for Milosport. We have some T-shirts from Salt City or one of these prints. Okay. You bet. Thanks for coming out tonight to the podcast. All right, we still got more stuff. Who isn't going home with something tonight? Raise your hand.
Anyone?
Dylan, come up here, buddy. This is Dylan Mazziotti. We got a few Cat Martin prints. We have a Salt City Clothing T-shirt. You want here? Take a couple Distillery 36 stickers as well. Who here snowboards? Does anybody here?
Anybody snowboard?
Does anybody snowboard? Do you snowboard?
They snowboard. Oh yeah, for sure.
What do you got there?
Switch it out for a painting.
Okay.
There are 2 snowboarders back there.
Do you snowboard? Well, here's a wax token from Milosport. Thank you. You're probably familiar already with Milosport. There you go, buddy.
We have someone who needs this token once it's swapped out.
Oh, who else? Who? Well, come up here.
The cute blonde in the back. Am I allowed to say that?
Many thanks to Milosport for donating that wax token. Thank you. Yeah, sure. If there's one there from Cat Martin Artist, check her out. Did they leave? They must have left.
I think they left.
Yeah.
We're getting a little bit long.
Yeah, I know. All right, hey, on that note, we're going to end tonight's podcast. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for coming out, you guys.
Yeah, this whole giveaway thing is a lot, kind of new for what we're doing. We still have a couple Distillery 36 stickers. Check them out. There's still drinks, Distillery 36.
Come on up
bring
and get
them
some
rum.
free stuff.
We love you guys. Thanks so much for coming out.